Alright, guys. I just thought I'd do a general market overview on where we are at the moment. This on the screen here is my last video, um, and what happened is I was suggesting that we could have been possibly in a wave two, which would have been around about this area here, and we was going to go further down. What happened, obviously, is the high from the X wave, sorry, the high point from the X wave got taken out, and then it's moved down. One thing I will say is with Bitcoin, compared to a lot of other coins, it's a lot more harder to say if the top's in or not. Just because that time point was valid, but this one isn't. Um, well, I say it isn't valid. I could be completely wrong, but I can't see it being valid. So for next wave, we could be looking at further down the line. So I say at the moment we move it across to here. We might have to move it across to here in March, and then if that does happen, I'm not going to spend too long on Bitcoin. So what I'm saying is the Bitcoin top might not be in, and we'd just get like a three wave move like this next couple of days, and then your final move up, and that moves down. So that's my sort of like preferred scenario. Um, but either way, that's still suggesting that we've got if we look on the high time frame, a big drop to come. Um, then it'd be interesting to see what happens on alts. But what I want to do is show you on alts, just cover really the last year on alts, and show you what they've done and why I haven't been majorly bullish, although a lot of people got bullish. So we'll put it on the 3 day chart because what it'll be interesting to do is we'll show you a few alts. Let's just go to something like Litecoin. So obviously this is a 2017 bull run, which is the best bull run we've had so far in my eyes. But it obviously went from obviously really low, beneath $5 up to $420. Um, and then this period here now, to be honest, what we're in. Actually, this coin looks actually out of all of them. I still think it's got another leg down. Um, now this period here is the last two bull moves really, which was in 2024 and the ones since um, August, and I suppose you could probably argue that potentially, even right with Bitcoin, this could actually go further up and then back down, and that's what I'd be expecting. And I'd probably expect these lows to get taken, which would be around about $20. So that's a big move down. Look at another one, dot. Now, if you look at dot again, this is 2020. We had this long move down, and then to be honest, this is the bull run in 23 to 24, where in March, where I called the top. Now everybody's getting excited there, but in essence, it's not really a big move, is it? When you look at it on the bigger picture, um, compared to what's happened in the past, we did go down. We got this what I'd call an X wave, which is literally a vertical move. I did mention these moves. I wasn't able to time them perfectly with the shorts, but what I said with an X wave is literally they go up vertical, like straight vertical like that. But when they retrace very quick. Um, so this one retraced, actually, there's a few different types of X waves I've got. So obviously Bitcoin's making a different type of X wave because it's obviously got an obvious fourth wave, which we can see. Which this one you can't. But anyway, this dot made the move up, and then since then it's moved down. Now, if you look at dot again, there's no doubt in my mind it'll go beneath these lows of $3.50. But you can see the move it's made. Let's have a look at another one. See the one I did catch actually. I caught the top of Pepe. I stared up here, right at the Pico top. Actually, I think Pepe's. See, I wouldn't mind Pepe coming. If Pepe breaks lower than here, then I think it's going to go all the way down to here, and that's a really big drop. It's but anyway, I called the top on Pepe within like a couple of percent, a couple of in December, and since then it doesn't look like much on this chart, but since then it's dropped down over 70%. Yeah, around about 70%, and it's still got further to go. Pepe is obviously one of the more bullish charts compared to like others. I mean, obviously that August low, and then it had a higher high rather than a lower high, which a lot of alts did have. One of the other more bullish coins was obviously XRP, which another one I wouldn't say that I think the tops in. I mean, that wick there looks quite strong, to be honest. I wouldn't mind betting. Again, this is a 3-day chart, that we might just get something like this, look up like this, and then a complete retrace again. Just again, it's unhealthy move, but obviously it was a bull move. I mean, to enter a bull move like this is like it's very hard. If you did get into it, well done. I'd still love to know how to get into the bull moves like halfway up, because there's still a lot of profits to be made. Just one of the things I probably have to improve on. So that takes off people. Like I say, that's one of the more bullish ones. And then we just look through a few others now. So F is like literally, I've been calling this for ages. So obviously I've got this on here. This is F, and in 2024, I said it wouldn't get. It was near new all-time highs. I said it weren't going to get near new all-time highs. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't get near. It didn't actually take it past all-time highs. And again, it bounced from August. And again, everybody's getting mega bullish on my feed. And it's hard really, because like obviously when everybody's mega bullish and you're saying and you're a contrarian, no one's going to agree with you. To be honest, if I would have been actually more bullish throughout, you'd get a lot more followers. But you know, this is the time to be bullish back here. But what I will say is, when this is dropping down here, and it will drop down here, and I've done a tweet as well where I said I'll see F at 800. I still believe that's the sort of price it will get down to. That's when everybody will be really bearish and say crypto's going to nothing, and I'll be. And actually, I think this will be round about. I've got some more confidence for this one for August bottom, August or a little bit later. But if that makes a low or takes out this low in August, I'd be a buyer, and that'd be a very good buy, because then I expect to take out the top, and then say from here alone, it would be a move of 500, 600, 700%. So look at another one, Harmony One. I mean, if you look at this move here, it's just consolidation really. It looks like we've been in a bull market, but we haven't. Again, another X wave which goes vertical, gets retraced fully. I suppose if anyone who has followed my stuff, and I've explained these X waves before, I mean, people are saying, well, how can a move that moves up like 300% be bearish, or 400%? Well, it's obviously bearish if you're going to retrace fully. Now, if you're a trader and you trade that from there, it's great. I mean, obviously you're getting. And one of the things I will actually say is, in my Telegram group, I haven't really even spoke about this in my Telegram group, but round about or I think it was the sixth. I missed that because I come back off holiday on the third, and I missed that bottom. But come September, the sixth or seventh, I actually called a major bottom, and I said this could be a major bottom on, um, and we could be going up for a few weeks or whatnot. The one thing that did throw me, and something I've got to learn on or learn from, is when this, because I was bullish from here, but then up here I turned bearish and I was having this as an A, B, C. Now, like I say, anyone who was in my group will know that I had a load of ABCs, and in essence, I was right up until obviously when I got invalidated wrong. So a note for myself, I'm thinking here, it dropped 40%. But then I just completely missed all this move. But what I should have done is once it took out that ABC, I should have been looking, which is obviously up at that eye. I should have been looking at then for entries. I mean, I could have actually brought and pulled back to the range, and then obviously capitalised on my analysis. Really, once your ABC's been um, invalidated. And the other thing I would say with invalidated, well, people could say, well, you don't know if it would have been, if that would have been the ABC. Well, no, I would have known that it shouldn't have been my ABC because there's no way C wave ever goes past time at 1 point, a 1 to 1. So if we do a 1 to 1 here, style, we just get the 1 on here and close everything else. Once it's gone past this point here, the one, just put it in here, middle, the 1 to 1 in time from the bottom of the start of A to the bottom of B. Once it's gone that past that point, there's no way it can be a C wave. Now it can be a WXY, but it can't be a C wave, and I should have known that, to be honest. So once it did take that out, because I thought I had loads of ABCs, I should have changed my bias. And the good part of having rules is obviously if you have rules like that, then you can easily change your bias. But I'll be honest, I didn't, and yeah, I missed out. But I mean, even still, going back and looking at the chart still, I was still sure that a lot of these moves were corrective. Like I say, people say, how can it be corrective? Well, obviously, if that move goes up there and returns back down there, it's a corrective move. So obviously, I hope that now you're watching this and obviously you're seeing what I'm saying. Um, it's correct. It doesn't mean that, like, obviously we're going to go on forever and we're going to have an amazing bull run. I mean, people here are telling me there's no way we're going to have Trump's getting into power, blah 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 blah. It's just going to keep on going. Well, to be honest, I got proven right. I got proven right, didn't I? Look at this now. And again, this one, it's just going to go. It's going to go beneath his nose, isn't it? It's obvious. If you can't see that, then I can't help you. To be honest. Um, and then just let's have a look at one more. To look at some CH set. I've got Cave on here because to be honest, Cave was one for a long time. I was what's his CH anyway. This one's interesting because to be honest, if you look at it, this move has constantly been going down, and there's not been one move yet realistically that's been um, well, obviously a return move, because in essence it's just lower lows, or sorry, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. This will be due eventually a higher high, even if it's up here, and then obviously you would go back down here. um, could make a new all-time high, even, to be honest, because the corrective wave can actually go above, and the reason why it'd be corrective because I like to see three distinct waves. So like a WXY. So this wherever this bounces eventually, and wherever it bottoms out, and it does go up to here, you don't know if it's going to make a lower high or a higher high. But even still making a higher high, it's still going to be corrective, yeah, in my eyes, because there's no way that is a nice buy five. Eventually, all these alts are just going to keep on going like this, and I say WXY, it won't even recover because I class it as WXY, but it'll just literally, it'll probably just, when it does get to a low, it'll just go like that, and it'll just keep on just doing it for years, to be honest, and you get spikes, and it'll keep on going. But the majority of alts are absolutely crap, and that's just fact. But anyway, there is an opportunity. Yeah, you can't force it. And there's been multiple times along the road I've said we could get a potential bounce, but I mean these bounces are, it's not lovely bounces. This is the crypto market. You look, you're talking like moves of like 200% on bounces. I mean, what other market ever offers you that? It doesn't really. So I mean, obviously, if you can time it right, it's brilliant. And this one here, if it does happen, and it will, you'll get like 5, 6, 7, 800%, if not more. Do you know what I mean? So there's still things to think about, and money to be made, but you've got to be patient, and also you've got to be able to understand how markets move in like three waves, and also corrective waves. A lot of people don't understand it. They just see every move up is a bull move. It's not. It's corrective, but like I say, you still come out money, which is good, if you do it right. But the only thing that worries me the most is if Bitcoin does do what I said and it makes one more high, then it goes lower. I just can't see when these alts would probably bounce. I think the best bet would be for Bitcoin to make a new high, completely crash like a good 20-30%, because it hasn't had a really proper crash really if you look at it for a good year. A big crash, and I'm not about like the bottom of here. I'm about like, say, let's go down just a smaller time frame. This first initial crash that go down here, say for instance, just as a guess, say it went down 30-40%, yeah, that would kill the whole market, yeah. But what would happen is while this is going sideways before the final move down, it could have like a period where you've got what period is this, 50, 60, 70 days, where you could have a alt season, and alt seasons can happen that quick, and are crazy. So something to sort of bear in mind for the future, but we can't. We've just got to wait. There'll be longs along the way. There'll be shorts along the way, but there's loads of time points I have. But to be honest with the bounces, I had one yesterday. I shared a few trades. No, the day before, everything went up like say 7-8% from where I called it. It's all retraced now, so you've got to take profits. But I will say this isn't the market um, to be doing swing longs at the moment. I'd look for swing longs. You want to see a major crash, then into some swing longs for a month or two. Although we've had, I mean, go back to what was the first one what I looked at then. I can't remember now. But just say, for instance, this coin here, we still could be looking for longs in the next couple of days that might take us like this up to here and then down. So obviously, if we do get that move, it's still a 20-30% move. So you can't rule out that there's not profits to be made, but you can't be looking and hold on to them forever. You've got to be expecting them to go lower. And I just think that, look, what I've shown you, I never think that will get taken. It's another one. I don't know when I drew this on. It might have been in one of my last videos, but that will get taken eventually. Let's face it, majority of people have been in crypto now since 2017. Between 2017 and 2023, I got into it early. I was one of the first ones, as in like early before a lot of the people I know. But after that, literally everyone I know's got into crypto. There's not anyone that's not in crypto now as or has not got into crypto at some stage. Probably won't. And the majority have been burnt by altcoins, and they won't. These alts won't bounce back because they hold no value. Um, One of the things, like I said, Ethereum, it's a great chart. It's absolutely a great chart compared to a lot of the vaults. And I'm bullish, I'm bearish here, and I'm bearish there on Ethereum, and I was right to be. But that doesn't mean I'm bearish overall, because on a bigger picture, I think this one, just because what it's showing is obviously higher lows. Even if it makes a lower wicks, I just think it's a very good structure compared to a lot of alts. So maybe I don't need to know the fundamentals of this coin. Obviously, Ethereum, I know it anyway. What it does, the basics. But all I need to know is the picture of the chart to tell me the health of that coin. And this coin has obviously got a future. So this is the coin that I'll be longing in the future, and it will be something I'll hold on to. Now the other coins, no, to be honest, but you can still make a lot of money on them. So yeah, that's just my views on the market. Hopefully, with the move down now, to be honest, after the last couple of weeks, it's sort of like, and I'll be honest, I missed a lot of the trades. I've absolutely traded rubbish. So it doesn't mean that I can call all these things. It doesn't mean I'm a great trader. It just means I understand the structure of the market. One of my biggest downfalls actually is getting into moves too early, waiting before my time points. If I wait for my time points, sometimes you might not be saying it's nothing for a week or two because there's nothing to say. It just grinds and then further down. But yeah, anyway, that's my overall view on the market. I'm overall bearish, bigger term, but say come August, I'm probably going to be turning bullish again, and I'm sure everybody else will be bearish. So yeah, that's my views anyway. Just thought I'd share it, and it's be interesting to see everybody else's views.